I think there are still two scenarios here. On the one hand, of course, Lukashenko intends to stay in power. He has demonstrated it multiple times. On the other, we see that this political mobilization in Belarus continues. There have been 15 days of consecutive protests, and protests are still quite large. I think a lot will depend if the labor strikes, which are affecting major state-owned industrial enterprises of Belarus, can hold on for a period of time. If they do, they will start causing damage to the national economy of Belarus. And with the protests and labor strikes ongoing, it will start creating cracks in the elites in Belarus, with some of them stepping down and siding with the protesters.
But for now, doesn't Lukashenko's grip on power in terms of his physical control of the security apparatus, it seems pretty much in place?
Yes, it is still in place, and we can see that there have been several defections from the security services, but they are still in very low numbers, perhaps a few dozen. And in a country where the police has 87,000 people, obviously it doesn't change the equation. At the moment, Lukashenko still controls the state apparatus and also the security services and the police.
Now, what about Moscow's role? Is it finally up to Russia and President Putin when it comes to Lukashenko's future and what's going to happen? And how much assistance are they providing for the Belarusian president at the moment?
I think Russia is likely to play a very crucial role. So far, it has been adopting a very careful position of not getting involved much and probably calculating what the risks are if Lukashenko goes. But I think fundamentally, what Russia is interested in here, it needs to secure its key political, economic, and military interests in Belarus and in the wider region. And if it can talk to the opposition and can agree on the key points with the opposition, it may not necessarily keep Lukashenko in power. But if it decides that keeping Lukashenko in power is better for the Russian interests, it will probably play a crucial role in doing so. We already see that Russian television workers have replaced striking workers of the Belarusian national television. And if we're going to see more of that happening and more assistance coming from Moscow, this would indicate that Russia is providing assistance to him. But so far, Russia is trying to keep itself out of the Belarusian crisis.